the Carnasciale vineyard.
It has a really high content of complexity now, but it's not mineral enough for what we're aiming for. And we wouldn't go higher than 420 liters. We found out that Caballo loves much heat. It's a heat-loving variety. So now the ideal thing down here is working in on an average altitude of 170 meters.
And this is the 2011 vintage, which I'm sure you remember was it was a hot year. We harvested about three and a half weeks earlier than usual, because Caballo is rather late ripening. We usually harvest the beginning of October, and this 2011, I think we started on the 10th of September, because the sanitary conditions were perfect, but there were some grapes which were beginning to dry up. Wasps were beginning to empty out some of the others, and we have a problem at the moment, which are the caprioli, which like to do the harvest just before we do. And so it was a bit of a race to get to the grapes in time.
We don't like selecting tables. We prefer to have a good equipe, well formed, only friends of ours, which are helping. Come every year, and we're picking. Every grape is picked, cut it, turned about 4 to 5 times in the hand of the picker, and with scissors, they're very similar to pincettes. We lift out every impurity.
My mother once said, I mean, this is like the rule, what you wouldn't want to put into your mouth will not go into the wine. That's the easiest way. I mean, you know, when you have a grape, you just take out everything which is a bit too dry or a bit too this or that, and in the end the fruit is perfect. And that's the way, that's what we put into the baskets, and that's what we vinify and basta.
And we vinify in a very traditional way. We're more aiming for a low-tech philosophy. But we provoke the man contact with the primary materials, which are the grapes. So they're never thrown into the bucket like this, they're laid in the bucket. And they're brought very fastly to the cellar. We work them very fastly. And when fermentation temperature exceeds 27, 28 degrees, we just run out of the stainless steel tank a little bit of cool water, and that's it. And we make punch down by hand with wooden crosses, so we want that everybody has even the contact with can smell what's happening in the tank and everything. And after 10 to 12 days running out alcoholic fermentation, we make the pressing. We press with a hand press, with no pneumatic or no things like
no machinery.
No machinery. Also, we press very slightly, don't have to make extracting too much tannins. This is we're aiming for elegance and minerality. So we're really, really sensible of not too high tannin extractions. Just the right thing to help him aging. About aging, 88.
It probably can be that in the area of Beauchesne, this was even in medieval times, was one of the elements which made the wines more famous than the Chianti wines down in Beauchesne. The wines, and this is even documented, the wines of Beauchesne been rated higher in price than those of Broglio 250 years ago. And then Prada came.